Blammo! What's up, everybody? Sorry about that. I had to go make myself another cup of coffee. I hit the green light, went to take a sip, and realized I don't have any fucking coffee. And that's probably the most important part of this friggin' build, you know? So I've had this kit. I couldn't even tell you for how long. I believe it was Willie of Arcade USA who sent this over to me to build. It's musically related. It's not video game related. It's they call it a Minty Synth, and the reason they call it that, let me see, do I have any of the stuff still here? Is because it's a mini synthesizer. It's like a legit synthesizer that fits in an Altoid style can. Now we're going to use this temporarily, but I do have a file online that I've been working with to make it a little bit extra, you know. And I went to Five Below, and I just got a cheap little speaker. Do you have any idea how hard it is to find a speaker that connects with one of these still? Holy shit, I'm so sick of fucking everything being Bluetooth. Stop with the digital stuff. So we'll use that to power it up until I can get myself. I'll probably go to the thrift store and get myself a set of computer speakers, self-powered, and we'll make a big contraption to put it all together. It'll be this tiny little board. I'll be like, you know, and this giant speaker setup that's obnoxious. But basically, it's MIDI tones, and if you really want to learn more about it, just look up Minty Synth here on YouTube. The company has videos. People have built these. They have videos. This is revision 2.0, and I don't know if they've gone any further than that. So I've already pre-tinned my soldering iron, and let's see how much trouble I can get myself into here. So I got the instructions right here, because without it, I wouldn't know what the fuck to do. I mean, the board's labeled pretty well, but it doesn't exactly tell you what goes where and in what direction and all that stuff. I'm a tinkerer. I don't really do this stuff. I have the equipment, you know, but let's see what's going on in the chat real quick. So Linda, hey, what's up? I saw you a few minutes ago. Games are yo party people. You had a drinking problem. I still do. Not enough coffee for me to drink in this plant. Don't forget to check out the new Atari 2600 homebrew physical cartridges from Atari Age. I won't, Alan. I promise, buddy. I promise. Five Below has some stuff made in China quality. Yeah, you know what? It does, but a lot of it's pretty decent. I'm trying to think. I have a whole bunch of stuff from Five Below here. And they're really good about finding toys. Like a while ago, they had the Keshi style Street Sharks. They look like muscle figures. Actually, they were branded muscle, and they were Street Sharks. So, all right, let's get this started. No more delaying. I'm actually kind of nervous because I don't really do these that often, and my soldering skills aren't really the greatest. So we got 5 resistors here, but 3 of them are different. And according to the thing, I need to put these 2 in. And there's one here. I know you really can't see. It's not really about that, I suppose. I could lower the camera if you really wanted me to, but nah, I mean, you know what? Let's do it. Let's see. Again, you're probably still not going to see much, but let me crank this down just a little bit. Yeah, you're still not going to be able to see. The sun glaze is just a little too much. The sun glaze is just a little too much. So we're going to start with these 2 resistors here, and I don't have anything to hold them in place. So I'm just going to have to bend the leads. A lot of people use this stuff called Blue Tack, I think. They just put a blob of it on the table. That way when they put the component in, they can literally just stuff it on there and it'll stay. I'm going to use something a little unconventional. I'm going to use blue tape. I just had a roll of blue tape right here. What the fuck? Oh, okay, it's right here. I got it. It's right here. All right, so let's start this. Yeah, I'm going to be putting these in this way. I don't think these resistors have really a right and wrong way to go in, but here we go. First components. Now there's going to be like almost no room underneath this once it goes into the tin can. So I'm going to have to put these as flush as possible. So let me straighten that out. Pinch that down. Shit. Let me get my tweezers here. My tweezers. Radio Shack is now online store. I know, I saw that. You know, Radio Shack was awesome back in the day. It's just, I mean, if you had to go in and get like 2 resistors and maybe a photo cell or something like that, it was just too expensive. And then you had employees that had no idea what the fuck you were talking about. None. All right, so what I'll do is I'll wrap those that way. I remember the last time I went in there, I was trying to build. It was a static sensor. Simple 2-3 component little thing, you know, these fucking local ghost hunters wanted something that could read static. So I put it together for them, but I didn't want to wait, so I went to Radio Shack, and the dudes were like, "What are you talking about? Those bins are over there. Go look." All right, so anyone who comes in here after the fact, look, here's the deal. I don't know where my spool of solder is, so I only have these things. And I don't have my flat tip on, my chisel tip on. It's my pointy tip. And I'll be honest with you, with something this small, I don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Because I usually only use the chisel tip for guitar work anyway. All right, let me retin this. It's been a few minutes. There we go. There we go. All right, so I got a nice heat. Nice heat. There we go. First blob. It's a little big, but it's a little big for my liking. That's more like it. I might have to redo this one. It's a little much. There we go. There we go. Yeah, let me redo this one. Or at least suck up some of it. All right, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. I don't want to keep it on the components too much, because I'm not trying to burn out the components. What else is Alan talking about here? 5 below, yep. Batteries plus bulbs is better store. Yeah, I have a store locally called... they're in Cambridge. It's the same place you can get all the Atari stuff from. I get my filament from them online anyway. It's a pain in the ass to go to. I forget what it's called. They're a national chain though. I think it's time to get new snippers. I think it's time to get new snippety snaps. Hey Linda, if you're still here. I just uploaded a video, Video Games Monthly, and I mentioned you in it because I watched your Stampede video. I mean, I watched pretty much all your videos. I just don't comment on everything. I watched your Stampede video and I went to comment on it, and the comments were turned off. So I don't know if that was intentional or not, or what, but I wanted to say nice things to you about your Stampede skills. There we go. There we go. Hopefully, that'll be more than enough. I'm not liking this. There we go. These are only supposed to be about 1 mil. So that should be good enough. That should be good enough. Man, buying this thing was well worth the weight in gold. I got it with this huge kit. Had a multimeter, but the girls... Sorry, I'm grabbing a trash can. The girls got water on it. Fucking my multimeter's dead. So I throated it away. Like kids now play Atari. Ward's came back. Really? It's an online store. Oh, they turned it off. Oh, dickheads. Well, anyway, it was a fun video. I enjoyed you I enjoyed watching you experience Stampede. Alright, so we're going to do these, I think these are 1.5K. Where are they going? Exactly where I said they were going. Alright, let me bend that proper. I'm going to do R3 for resistor 3. It's going to resist me the whole fucking way, too. Look at that. Look at that. It's going to resist me. I'll do that so you can kind of see what's going on. Ooh, look at that. It's as clean as it could be. Alright. I don't know if you noticed, but I got fat sausage fingers. And that makes this job a little cumbersome, you know? Which way am I going to put this fucker? I guess it doesn't matter. And if it does matter, well, we'll find out, won't we? Alright, where are we doing this one? This is R4. R4. Actually, I think those will hold pretty well. Where's R5? Oh, it's over here. It's over here. And you know what's neat about this little kit is it has a photo cell. So you can wave your hand over it and it changes pitches and stuff. You know, for what it is, and I don't know how much this thing cost, but it's a really neat little kit. You know, this, my guitars and stuff, and the Atari Synth cart that I have, we can make some pretty funky music. And that's the idea. I might start getting into recording at home again, because I haven't recorded in forever. All right. Nothing fall, please. Nothing fall, please. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. All right, let me get a little on the tip of my iron. My iron. I might even just be able to blob it on there like that. Nah. Let's give it a little. Yeah. There we go. Perfect. I wish I had my actual spool of solder. I don't know what the hell happened to it. This is obnoxious. Oh, that's a beautiful blob of solder. I'll come down here. I gotta move my cup of coffee. It's in the way. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to snip these ones. There we go. There we go. I'm going to snip these ones, get them out of the way so I can get to this one here. Yeah, these got to go. These aren't cheap. I didn't get these at Five Below. I didn't get these at Five Below. I don't remember where I got these actually. I think they may have come from Michael's. I think my girlfriend was getting into what do you call it there? Jewelry or something. There we go. And I think it was one of those things where she's just like, yeah, here, keep this. Just take it. All right, let me move my coffee. Yummy. So somebody give me a heads up. Can you hear me just fine? Is it a little low? The mic is a lot further away from me than it normally is. So, but I did turn the sound up a little. So let me know if the sound's any good. If not, I can put the mic a little bit in a different place. All right, those are good. I still need to blob some solder though. I still need to blob some solder. I got two little dealios here. I can hear you. Okay. Alan, you're just like a retail fool, my friend. You love your fucking retail, huh? There's a whole bunch of people out there that really go nuts over vintage retail. There's a channel that plays. He worked for Kmart for years, and their snooze act stuff, the announcement stereo, whatever the hell you call it, the shit that's playing while you're there shopping, blue light specials, that kind of stuff. Let me see if I can't make that a little bit nicer. At the end of the month, they just either toss the tape or whatever. He collected them for years and years and years. And he has videos on YouTube here where you can listen to them. That one fucking flying. Somebody's going to get that in their foot. And I'm going to be like, yeah, I don't know what that is. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. Oh my God. Alright. The only thing I'm worrying about is the tin I have is metal. I ain't trying this to, to have connection issues, so I may put a piece of foam underneath it, but alright, let's see. What's next? What are we doing next? I'm going to assume some of these caps are going to go in next, right? Yeah. How many do I have? Only 3, huh? Are these pulled? Nope. Nope. And no. Nope, we're good. We are good. So that is easy. Alright, let's see. Look at this is the only one that was on its own little thing. Everything else was loosey-goosey. Let's see. Are you going to get the new Nintendo Game & Watch Zelda Edition? I don't know. I wasn't excited about it the first round when they were announcing it. I have, you can't see it, but I do have the Mario one from last year, which I was excited about. But after watching like No Swear Gamer open up his and a couple of other folks, I still have to check out my other buddy there. Check out his unboxing and review. I kind of dig it, like the Triforce in the back lights up and everything. I'm not the biggest Zelda fan. I never really got into it back then. I'll get into it now, Where'd they go? There we go. So, I don't know. I may get it after the holidays. It goes on sale a little bit. Just to have it. It's kind of not my thing. It really isn't. Let me open this up a little so it doesn't go anywhere. Alright, where do the other two go? So that one's going to go right fucking there. Come on. Come on! Yeah, we're starting to get into tight territory here. That's what she said. I was going to say, you going to go in the hole or what? Again, that's what she said. And the second one I think is going to go right there. Well, when we put batteries in this and plug it in, we'll find out if it went there, right? I'm having a balanced breakfast of Christmas tree cake and coffee. That's awesome. I'm having a balanced breakfast of coffee. Actually, that's a lie. I had to drop Cheryl and one of the kids off at the high school because one of the kids is going to be in a production of The Descendants. And they're doing Tech Week. So some of the parents are getting together to work on the set. And the daughter who's in the play has to get fitted for a microphone or some shit. And they're going to be there until about 4 o'clock, which is why we're doing this today. I was going to do it last night, but... Let me get my coffee over here. But I didn't. I didn't do it last night. I took the opportunity. So I stopped off at Dunk's on the way home and got me a sausage, egg, and cheese on a muffin. My doctor will probably punch me in my ball bag if he caught me doing that. But you know what? Fuck him. It's the weekend. He's not working right now, so he can't give a shit. Alright, see, these are the little spaces I fear. No, come on, you fuck. There we go. Please remember, I said in the beginning, I'm not the greatest at this, so. Fuck, I bridged it. There we go. I bridged it. I made one blob going between the 2 points. I gotta clean up some of this. Where's my sucker? Where's my sucker? I gotta clean up some of this. There we go. I love my solder sucker. I love it. Alright, melt. Perfect! Alright. Let's do this one here. I know there are going to be some tech guys watching this going, what the fuck is he doing? This is what I'm doing. Alright. 2 more. Ideally, if I tin the head of the soldering iron, I should be able to just boom and do that. It doesn't always go that way. Is that? Yeah, it is. Nice. Very good. Very good. Very good. I mean, I have some plastic nippers that would probably do really well with this, but I'm not trying to bring those out. I ruin them on this. I'll make do. Ooh. So fiddly for a guy with fat fingers. Oh, I didn't even check to see if I have any AAAs. I know I have one. It's actually right here on the table. Come on. I'll worry about it later. All right. So we have a couple of caps on there. Oh, shoot. I got a couple more. We got a couple of caps on here. 3 to be exact. It's starting to look like a piece of equipment. There we go. That's a little higher than I wanted it, but it's on. It's on. MW Games, what is up? Thanks for coming by. So I'll try to get a view of it for you. So far we got 5 resistors and 3 caps. Why won't it focus? I know why, because my equipment sucks. There we go. So let's move on. Looks like the photocell is next. Now we add the photocell in the same manner. See it as far as it will go. Again, it does not matter which way it goes in. It should hold itself in place while you solder it. Well, that's the theory now, isn't it? Alright, I got a couple of LEDs and those are definitely polarity sensitive. Alright, see, I didn't even look to see where it goes. Oh, it goes over here with this cluster. LDR? Is it going in LDR? Yes, it is. Bam. Okay, so basically what this does, and you can't really see it, I know you can't, but this sees light and changes and interacts with the board, you know? And it does it in such a way that you can do it like this, you can do it like this, up and down, and it'll be like, wow, wow, you know? No, I will not do that again. In case anyone's asking. I do want to put this as close to the board as possible without breaking it. Alright. Alright, I gotta get I call it a Brillo. I gotta get me a Brillo instead of this sponge shit. There we go. I soldered my solder to the board. Come on. There we go. Good enough for government work. MW Games. This is what they call a Minty Synth. It's a little mini synthesizer that will plug into a speaker, but it's designed to fit into like an Altoids can. If you follow Willie of Arcade USA, he was the guy who kindly sent this to me, saying he had it in his thing for a long time. Since I like to play around with music, he's like, you know what, why don't you do it? And I said, sure. I just realized why these aren't working too well. One of the springs is gone, so I'm manually having to fight it. Photocell is 1098, code 4. Alright, so this is where we're going to have a hard time. Next is the socket. The small notch on the end of the socket should be pointing left. Where's a small notch? Let me get the socket. There's a small notch. So let me look at the board the way they're looking at it. How are they looking at it? Like this. So they want me to put the notch on this side. Now this isn't going to hold itself in. Like effects pedals for guitar. No. No, it's a synthesizer. It makes a lot of electronic MIDI style sounds. It's like wow, you know, spacey psychedelic things. Think 1980s. So I don't know if this is good or bad to do, but I'm doing it anyway. So you guys can cringe. You guys can cringe in your own little world there. Oh man, I can't even see the pins. So let me do this. I know that one's good, so let me at least get a blob on this side. And one on this side. And now it should kind of hold itself. Alright, they are poking all the way through, so we're good. I just have the task of going through all of them now. I think I'm going to start with this side because of these two leads here. It'll be easier for me to do that without anything in the way. But yeah, no, this isn't... I'm actually thinking about getting a couple of pedals to build. I really want something unique for an overdrive. You know, I don't want to just get like a TS9 or something like that, you know. There was one that was made years ago for Billy Gibbons. It was round. I think it was called like Excalibur or something stupid like that. There was two versions of it. I'd love to get me the original version. Come on. There we go. Oh, I hate doing tedious shit like this. That's why I never made like a Nintoaster. You ever seen a Nintoaster instructional video? That shit is funny. That guy's a wacko. Like in a good way. In a good way. He's wacky, I should say. But each one of the 72 pins has to be soldered like this. Twice. Once on the connector, once on the board. And to that I say, fuck you. I'd rather pay someone to do that. Alright, so I'm going to just leave that be for a few minutes. I don't want the component, even though it's just a socket, I don't want the component getting too hot. Or the board itself, so I'm going to let that cool a second. I thought that was a way wah pedal you were making. No. The whoa is just, I don't know, just making a thing. Wah pedals aren't that actual difficult to make. It's basically a tone knob. It's just a tone knob that you use your foot to change the pitch. Alright. I'm going to do that a lot. The leg to the tripod is like right under me. So I'm going to end up doing that a lot. And I'll just apologize in advance right now for that. Sorry I'm going quiet. I'm trying to concentrate here. I think I'm going to bring out the big guns here in a second. I have all those headsets magnify. Now, you just saw me blow in there. Don't ever blow in your solder joints. You'll get a cold joint, and it'll be, it'll be cloudy and everything. You'll see it instantly. I was actually just blowing the solder smoke out of my face. I used to keep a small fan on me. I learned that when I worked for Parker Guitars. When I first started working for them, I was assembling the Nightfly pickguards. And then they found out I actually knew what I was doing, and they put me over on the final assembly and QC for the actual Fly Deluxe guitars. And let me make sure we're good here. Blammo! Alright. Now I gotta add an oscillator. Okay. I'm gonna assume it's this three-legged motherfucker. Yep, it's on the opposite end of this. So let me pull this out. Let me make sure that's pretty square. Ah, shit. It's not in flat. As long as we got a connection, I'll be happy. Fuck it. We'll find out if I'm going to be taking all that solder off in the future. Alright, so now add the ceramic oscillator, Y1. Again, there is no polarity. Okay, that's all I needed to know. That's all I needed to know. Some of these things you have to be very careful about the polarity. Very careful. Cool. I was going to say, I couldn't even see where the legs were. I can't believe I did that. Come on, what the shit? It's not going to be. I don't think that's Plano. Nope, that big blob's got to go. Let's see if I can't just tame it down a little. Add a little bit more here. Perfect. We got it in. It's starting to look like a thing now. All right, so these legs didn't go in flush. They're like just very slightly. Like I could get a piece of paper in there, maybe. But that's unfortunate. But I believe those solder joints are good. So back to what I was saying, blowing. I just didn't want to breathe in the solder smoke. So don't blow in your joints. Fuck you. It's probably spam anyway. Let me shut that up. Yeah, no, it's spam. It's going to be spam. Okay, so now I got to put in the 5 dial buttons. I don't know what they're calling them. Just 6 buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's the 6th one? Oh! I also have a tactile switch here. This tiny little dude. And then 5 of these things. Blammo. Got a whole bunch of jumpers over here. I don't know what to do here. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I think I will start with the reset button, which is the little tactile guy. These typically don't have a specific way to go. I mean, there's a lengthwise and a whatever, but as long as there's the 4 connections, we're good. We're good. There we go. If you get yourself a couple of these little tactile buttons, boom, 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 and put them inside of an Atari joystick. Yes. Laser active guy. Yeah, they usually spam. There's a refund for you. Come get your refund. Or we're the IRS and we have policemen outside your home. I'll keep those fucks on the phone for as long as I can. I love fucking with them when I have the time to do it. Absolutely love it. I wish I was skilled enough to like fuck with them. There's a ton of channels out there of guys who like they do virtual machines and they actually hack into the hackers' machines and fuck with them. One guy programmed a thing where their entire call center just got calls second after second after second, and it crashed their entire system. Cool. Reset. 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 All right. So should I put these all in at once or solder them one at a time? Let's see how they'll hold up. Let's see how they'll hold up. I have to be very careful with these legs. Very careful with these legs. She's got legs, and they'll snap very easy. That'll hold. That'll hold just fine. No tape required. So I hope you guys like videos like this, because I am willing to do it more often, you know? This one's going to probably be a little bit longer than most of mine. Alright. Any ones that give me a hard time, I'll wait until the end. I want the easy peasies first. Easy peasy. Alright, bringing out the big guns. Careful with these. I mean, they got a little bit of a spring to them too. They're you can't really see, I'm pretty sure, but they got kind of a like a bend to them, so they'll go in and kind of grip while they're waiting for me to blob them up. There we go. So they got a little bit of a. And then this guy. Oh, I see what the problem is. This guy. This fucking guy. Come on. No one else is giving me trouble. Why do you have to be special? Aha! Fuck you, I win. I win! Alright, where are my glasses? That's half my life as an adult now. Where are my glasses? Where are my keys? I never really asked where my phone is. I don't give a shit. I don't need to be that in contact with anybody. Laser Active Guy goes on to say, I did that with a computer tech. They asked to boot it up. I told them there was a floppy disk in the drive, and it wouldn't. They told me to take the floppy out. But I told them it needed the floppy to boot. Oh, don't know what to do. Neither do I. I hope you weren't saying all that for guidance, because I apologize, but there is none to be had here. So these things I just put in now are pretty neat. They're basically potentiometers too, but they're buttons. So you spin them and press buttons. So I believe some of these will be like, hold this and then press that button and it'll save like, that sequence. I don't know. All right, let me get these out of the way. Those are going to be fucking fun. Actually, you know what? Looking at the board, I don't think it'll be that problem. much of a problem. All right, let's give her a little bit of metal goop. Bloop. Bloop. Oh, that one's a little much. No, the solder stays on the component. There we go. But seriously though, don't blow in your solder joints. Blow the smoke out of your way, but I should put the ceiling fan on. That would probably help out a great deal, actually. But we do have a tin. I would like to customize it, but I think what we're going to do is I'm going to utilize my 3D printer, and I'm going to try to design. I mean, they have Altoid cans in there already, and I have one that I kind of threw an Atari symbol on. But I'd like to make one that encompasses everything. The speaker, the whole 9 yards. Oh, that soldering joint is gross. I don't know if that's going to be any good. I'm gonna have to undo that one. Perfect. Yeah. There you go. That's the ticket. Here. What's going on here? There we go. There we go. We got spinny pushy things in there now. So now I can be like do 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 and then press them. Save that one. This is the second note. Sequence. Alrighty then. So those are all in. I guess we need this capacitor. Now it's time for the electrolytic capacitor at C4. One is polarized. Okay. That we need to pay attention to. This has a long and a short leg. Long is usually positive. They're polarized. So make sure the gray band on the side of the capacitor points to the edge of the PCB. Oh, that makes it even easier. So it's got a gray band. Now I just got to remember where it goes. Right here, C4. I hope that doesn't get me demonetized. C4 is an explosive. Look at that. They make this so simple. You know, even if I didn't have any of these skills, I bet you I could have still put this together with their instructions. Their instructions are awesome. So, sorry. I just wanted to see how many people are in here. It looks like there are 4. So, groovy. I really hope Willie jumps in. I mean, he likes to take his hot rod out on the weekends. He's got Mopar going on over there. He's got a Charger. It's not a hot rod. It's a modern car, but he takes great pride in it. Him and Snarfles goes out for rides all the time. Snarfles is awesome. I've always wanted a pug. I mean, I had a pug at one time, but it was only for a couple days. Long story, which I guess we have time. I guess I could tell you the story, but fuck. Am I bridging this? I hope not. I'm not confident in that blob. Let me go from this side here. Come on. There we go. Perfect. I used to work for a pet resort years ago, part-time. When I was trying to pay off my house, I was almost done with it too, just before I got fucking divorced. Part-time, I took this job at a place called Pete and Max. It was in Avondale, Arizona. Maybe it was Goodyear. Those two towns kind of blend together. Alright, good. I just need to get that extra little piece off of it. Oh, I got a fucking jagged piece of solder here. And there was this elderly lady who died. And she had a German Shepherd, 3 pugs, 2 cats. And in the estate it said that the dogs had to stay with the resort until something was settled with the family. And one by one I watched all these other animals get adopted out. And one day, Capone, that was his name, went to go get a checkup. And when he came back, his 2 sisters were adopted out. The noise that this poor thing made, he realized he was all by himself. So he lost his master and all his brothers and sisters. And he was just the most depressed motherfucker on the planet. So when I would do my rounds, I took him out with me and we would walk around. Oh, he couldn't interact with the other animals because he wasn't fixed or something like that. That was one of the rules. If they still had their testicles or weren't fixed, they couldn't be out in general population. They had a lot of weird rules. So I would take him out with me and we would hang out and play. We developed this bond. And then one day, a member of the family claimed him. And it was right when I had my my appendix out. No, yeah, it was my appendix. And I got a call on my cell phone while I was recovering the next day after the surgery, saying, "Hey, I got bad news for you, my man," because I was trying the process of adoption, but the family had to be contacted first to make sure it was all right, and they decided to take him. And they told me, and I was like legit bummed out. I was like, all right. Well, I got home from the hospital. I'm fucked up on pain medicine. And I got a call from my boss saying, look, if you can get to their house in the next, say, half hour to an hour, Capone's yours. They thought he was a puppy. So here I am, all goofed up. Maybe I shouldn't have driven. I had a 73 Ford Econoline that looked like a pug itself. I got in that thing. I ran all the way over there, and I got Capone. I'll post in my Instagram a picture of me and Capone later on today if you follow me on Instagram. Maybe I'll do it on Twitter, too. There's a picture of me, and you could clearly see I had pain medication on me, and he was all... but it was like I already had another dog, and they weren't really getting along, but a friend of my girlfriend's father really could have used a good friend. So we gave him Capone, and Capone went to work with him, and Capone ended up with a beautiful life. And that made me happy. I wish I had been able to keep Capone, but such is life. Such is life. Capone was awesome. He was my boy. I couldn't solder for the life of me, but can program pretty decently. Yeah, I'm the opposite. I can do the physical things. I'm just not very good at the software side of things. I used to be. I used to be pretty good at it. All right, so now I need these wheels. A bunch of wheels. I don't know how these are going to go. Wait, what? How am I supposed to... Oh, wait a minute. They go like that? Now, insert the first wheel into the PCB as shown. Alright, I'm doing that. Actually, they want me to do it on this side. Oh, I see what's going to happen here. I'm going to insert these all in like this, right? And then after they're soldered, I'm going to bend them upwards. I don't like that. I don't like that. Oh, I'm supposed to flatten something real quick. I'm supposed to flatten that out so it doesn't interfere. Do these even spin? Okay. Alright. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them in flat, solder it on the other side, and then bend it upwards. Pugs are cool dogs. I got a Sapphire Bulldog Terrier. Nice, man. I've always dealt with Shepherds. And girlfriends and my ex-wife has always had Chihuahuis. Chihuahuas. Oh, I think we might have a problem here. I think my station is going to block the soldering of one wheel. One wheel. It's not like One Life, just one wheel. You know what? Maybe I'll do these one at a time. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do them one at a time so I can slide it back and forth as I need it. Slide in the peanut butter. Who actually regrets me? My mother. Alright, this needs to be as flat as possible. Alright. I'm not ashamed to know that song. I went down a rabbit hole one day. Went down a rabbit hole. I found that Delphine chick. I was just like, what? Do people really buy her bathwater? Man, I'm doing the wrong things online, man. I need to look like anime porn characters and sell my piss water. Because you know everyone pees in the tub, right? That's why I don't take a bath. I don't want to sit in my own filth. Everyone's like, dude, baths are so relaxing. Yeah, well, if you're not thinking about all the filth that's coming off of you, yeah, I'm sure it could be pretty damn relaxing. Hot tubs, on the other hand. Hot tubs are awesome. I don't know, guys. I'm scared. All right, let me do this. Let's see. Pugs are cool. Okay. Nothing new. You fucking twat. Oh, my phone. Alright, I just gotta make sure it's not the ladies. What would they do with the bathwater? I don't know, dude. I don't know. Look her up. Her name's like Belle Delphine or something stupid like that. She's one of those chicks that does the whole, you know, and dudes go gaga over it. I'm just like, really, guys? You mean to tell me you get turned on by a pretty lady who dresses up to pretend to be anime porn? That's usually underage people. I mean, to be honest with you, if you ask me, that's the whole thing to it. It's a legal way to watch fucking kiddie porn. That's how I look at it. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Oh, well. Oh, well, YouTube's not going to like this video. That's all right. That's all right. They don't have to like them all, right? Ah, shit. But I guess back in the day, she sold bathwater for like $35 a piece. It was like this little thing. So I heard you were going to try a Miko. Yes, tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be in Waltham, Massachusetts. And then, God willing, Uxbridge. to finally meet Tommy and give the old Amico a go. Yo. I probably should just loosen these before I do that, but I'm not gonna. I don't like that. Now I'm over here struggling with this, right? Right, because of this. I have like legit helping hands here that would do the job just fine, but I gotta torture myself, so it is what it is, I suppose. Alright, my friends. This is actually working out pretty well. It's working out pretty well. Belle Delphine. She made a video of her hanging out with an octopus. She went to the grocery store and bought like a fucking squid or something. dressing up and just doing wacky stuff just for the clicks, you know? Which is fine, but it doesn't have any, like, true narrative. It's just weirdness for the sake of weirdness, which normally I would be okay with, but it was just, I don't know. She barely wears any clothes. She had a Pornhub account. I do like this. She had a Pornhub account. So all these dudes went to it thinking we're finally going to see fucking this chick doing things, you know? It would say stuff like, you know, Belle Delphine takes a big cock or something like that. And she'd have a big rooster, stuffed animal. Alright, so no, we're not going to use the other helping hands. What I am going to do, though, is reorientate this board. Alright, that's the beauty of these things. I probably should have done this one, but two more, right? Alright, so we'll just do this. We'll just do it like on the edge here. There we go. See, you're going to be in one of the promo videos. I'm going to say no. The promo video isn't about us playing the system. Of course, I'm going to go play it, and I don't know, maybe I will, maybe I won't be. But the promo video is about seeing Johnny Q. Public and his family, or her family, Jane Q. Public, experiencing the console. And yes, I'll be there to play it and talk to Tommy, and I'll be there a little early. I'm going to help him set up. It's literally just going to be him. Kind of feel bad that it's just going to be him. Now that we have this orientated, I'm just going to put both of these on. And I'm probably going to get to play it before we even open it up. And, you know, I'll ask him questions and all that. But honestly, I want to focus on... See, I'm going to be honest with my review of the day. My recap of the day. And Tommy knows that. So, I can only talk about my experience for so long. And people will only believe that for so long. Not that I give a shit if someone believes me or not. I really don't. If I tell you I enjoyed it and you don't believe me, whatever. If I tell you I think the thing sucks and you don't believe me, whatever. If I tell you it was just, you know, it is what it is, and you don't believe me, whatever. You get the point, right? Whatever. But honestly, the experience I'm hoping to have tomorrow is to watch the people come in organically. People who not only do I not know, but probably didn't even know the thing was going to be there. Or maybe they did through social media because the local businesses are going to promote it as well. Wow, I'm looking at some of these solder joints and I'm ashamed. I'm fucking ashamed. But I want to watch that for a few hours and see how that is. I want to see if some of these people's reactions are genuine, you know? Because you can watch a promotional video from events, like the Utah one or the Lego, or no, what was it, the Crayola. I tried to get it going at Legoland here in Somerville, Mass, but they never got back to me. Dicks. F Lego, it's overpriced anyway. And just like that, I heard a million nerds scream in pain. I have Lego. I like Lego, but it's just like the things I want to build. I'm not spending $300-400 on these things. Are you kidding me? It's Lego. But I want to watch those folk experience it, you know, and just sit back like a fly in the wall and just observe that and report on that. I think that's more important than my experience. Because I already like what I see, and I'm under no delusions as to what the console is. I know it's not going to be groundbreaking, and it's not... Well, I mean, it will be in a way, but you know what I'm saying. I don't think it's going to be anything crazy. I'm not going to be blown away or jaws dropped and all that stuff. I have a feeling that I will enjoy it for what it is. But I want to see genuine reactions of the children and moms and dads. I think that'll be interesting. All right, so... Then gently fold the wheel forward until it is vertical, keeping the pins fully seated into the holes as you do this. When you let go of the wheel, it will spring back slightly away from the vertical. which is fine. It says it right there. Some people enjoy the Philips CDI. Yeah, dude, you know what? You're right. So whatever, and they make 31 flavors for a reason. Not everyone can dig the whole thing. It's going to be awesome watching you play the Amico. I hope I can get gameplay footage. I don't know where his comfort level is with that stuff yet. I am going to record as much as I can. But I still have to respect... Well, mine didn't snap back at all. Ooh-wee! I still have to respect the owner of the company's wishes, you know? It's going to be cool to finally meet him. All right, this way. It's going to be cool to finally meet him, you know? And he's excited about that, too. He's mentioned it a few times. We've talked privately on Facebook about it. He even showed me a picture of the stuff that's coming. It's the same consoles he's brought everywhere else. So it's not like I just leaked anything, you know? All right, this page, gone. What's the next? Then repeat for the other 4 wheels. Do not solder them yet. Oh, we're going to temporarily install the acrylic cover plate to hold them perfectly in line while we solder them. Oops. You know what? Whatever. If they're not aligned. Oh, they are. Come on. I'm not even pulling the acrylic out yet. Fuck that. Oh, it's telling me to do it. Peel a protective layer off the acrylic. Enter the 4 screws. Now position the cover plate over the buttons. Gently blah blah blah. Gently be able to lower the cover plate down until... Probably means that one of the pins is not engaged correctly. Oh well. Oh well, what are you going to do? Alright, so where are we going now? Then you can solder the pins and the thumb wheel. Wow, we'll get like 8 pages just for the fucking thumb wheels. Now add the 3 headers with the short ends of the pins on the PCB. The what? Then we can add the 2 LEDs. Now add the headers. Oh, these fuckers. These fuckers. Just stupid little things like this. Something that you can slip things onto. So which way do they want it? They want add the headers with the short ends of the pins in the PCB. Be a little tricky to hold them vertical while you solder against... Yeah, whatever. Whatever! Alright, so we're... Oh, so we don't have to redo this. I can just put that there. Yeah, alright, I'll tape it down. I was kind of hoping it would just kind of stay, but it's not going to kind of stay. It know what to stay. But yeah, tomorrow should be a fun day. Should be a fun day. I don't know if I have enough gas. I sold a guitar. Pussy Farts. How are you, my friend? Love that name. I know who it is, by the way, so you don't have to tell me. If they made you buy 4, get close, I would be okay with that. Okay, hold on. I did not pre-order myself. I did buy the 8-pack. 3 or 4 individuals. Okay, cool. This looks complicated. Nah, think of it like color by numbers. You know? First do the reds. This is going to suck because this leaves 0 room for anything. Fuck you, blob of solder. Not bridging the 2 pins together is the toughest part here. I got to do this again. Thank God the soldering iron works well. That's all I got to say. If I was doing this with my old soldering iron, Not a chance. Let me just clean that up a little. There we go. I'm pretty sure none of those are bridging. Yep. Alright. Sounds exciting. Hope the Amico delivers. To find a place in the market. Yeah, I'm going to check out that input lag. That's on the agenda too. I'm not too concerned with it though. A few of my buddies who've already tried it, you know, not listening to them in videos, talking privately, have been pretty clear about how there really isn't much at all. And I trust there, you know. Some people might come out and be like, oh, you're a fucking shill and whatever. And apparently Atari Age wants me to address being part of the marketing crew or something. I don't know. So I'll probably do that here shortly after this. There's a whole thread about it. I'm just a guy who wants to play the fucking Amico and it almost got screwed up. The place that was originally book bailed. So I was contacted. Do you know anywhere that would do that? I'm like, let me look around. And we found two places. And I say we, because I didn't do it all. I only got one of the two. Itchy. And just so happens that the second place on Uxbridge, the guys in Melrose High alumni, where I graduated as well. So, it's nice to give a local guy some good business. Your volume is a little low. Yeah, I know. The fucking microphone's way over here. I don't really have a choice, bud, the way it is. Alright, LEDs. Now, I know these are going to be polarity sensitive. I know for a fact that they are. All LEDs are. So, I need to flip this around. Because they're going up here. So, we're going to do the red on the left. And again, with the LEDs, the longer lead is the positive. And these are marked plus and negative. Your LED will not work if you do it backwards. Will not work if you do them backwards. And I'll put in the yellow one. Mellow yellow. Are you serious? Right. Breaking out the big guns again. I'll get to all these comments in a minute. I'm sorry. What the fuck did I just do with the LED though? Oh, it's right here. They call it mellow yellow. Oh, no. I got solder on that somehow. That's what happened. It must have just fucking dropped, right? Is that gonna work? I don't even know how the fuck I got solder in there. But I think we got it worked out. I think we got it worked out. I don't think we got it worked out. Fucking cunt. There we go. I got it. I win. Now you can get the fuck back in there. Make sure those are flush against the board. Alright, get rid of this. Alright, so let me read the comments before we throw some more metal goop on this. Alright, so it sounds exciting. I'm going back to that one, Mike. Sounds exciting. I hope the Amico delivers. I'd like to see it find its place on the market. Hopefully you will get to test out motion controls. Yeah, that'd be great. I got a Switch, only 720p, sold it, blah, 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 blah. Your volume is a little low. We already commented. I'm not complaining, just wanted to let you know. I know you're not complaining, dude. That's fine. I appreciate you telling me. I appreciate that. I gotta go. Be back soon. All right, MW Games, thank you. Pussy Farts gave me rainbows. What is this witchcraft? That's exactly what it is. Melrose is rainbows. Well, you kind of came from there. 720 cough cough. Can you stuff your turkey? Can I stuff your... Dude, yeah, come on over. Stuff it. You should see the family that's in your grandparents' place. And Michael says, I'd like to see the Atari Recharge titles brought to the Amico. You know what? No, let's leave those where they are. Let's leave those where they are. I mean, it would be cool. Don't get me wrong. I'm not trying to burst your bubble, but I think that's its own thing over there. All right, let me throw some solder on this before I get ahead of myself. I don't know. I don't see that being a good idea. There, I'll bring that closer. My Haunted Mansion mug. I know Pussy Farts is looking at my lap because he's cool like that. All right. I can't believe how cool this is going. This is going really cool. All right, let's... Is this even in camera? Yeah, I guess so. I got a window behind me. I'm sorry for the glare. Okay, I guess we're going to solder this one now. The solder literally jumped from one leg to the other. Oops. Let me do this. I almost made a bridge. Which, if you haven't figured out by now, is no bueno. Trying to clean up the solder without overdoing the component. You don't want to burn out your component. I hate this fucking stupid little solder tube. Wish I had my spool. Where's my spool of real stuff? This is like the crap that you get at Home Depot. I mean, it works. It's doing its job. It's just, I don't know. I feel, not that I'm a professional or anything, but I feel like I'm lacking. Crack-a-lacking. Why is this fighting me? There we go. Jesus criminies. I'm pretty sure I don't need to tell anyone this, but eye protection is really big here. Solder will blob and spit. And I've had solder in the eye before. And I'll tell you this right now. It's very ungood. It's very ungood. All right. So let me fix this. Are you fucking kidding me? Fucking asshole. All right. There we go. There we go. I'll just have to trim that. I'll just have to trim that later if I can find my other trimmers. Touch that one up. I don't know, guys. I don't know. What games are you guys most excited for as far as maybe me playing Amico, but more so you? You know? I'm sure it's no secret to anyone who may or may not be new, but there we go. I still don't like that one solder joint. That's fucking ugly. Let me suck that one up and start over. Heard they had weird eyes. Who has weird eyes? I'd like to see Atari Recharge. Okay, they're supposed to have exclusive versions of Atari Classics. Yep. Yeah, I believe Missile Command is one of them, and I remember something about Atari titles being reimagined for the console. I know for a fact that Missile Command is one of them. Ah, perfect. First shot. Right in the eye. Sorry. I used to love doing that. I was a jerk in my high school years. Get it right in the eye. Sorry. Sorry, sweetheart. Tighten that up. All right. We almost have a thing here. We almost have a thing. All right. So we got to flip this board around now because I need to put on... This is the, I believe, the jack for the old speaker, headphone, whatever the hell you got. So let me loosen this up. Open her back up. And which side are we putting this on? Right here. Holy shit, does it really have a weird... Yeah, it does. It has this weird hole placement. Interesting. All right, so let's bring the board back together. All right. That's what I think of that. All right, that's good. That's good. Good enough for government work anyway, right? Holy shit, there's a lot going on over here. I just want some version of Centipede. Yeah, Centipede would be awesome, man. Maybe a Amico controller touchscreen could simulate the trackball movement. You know what? You're right. Space Stickers is my Space Strikers is my favorite. Right on. Yeah, Centipede is a great with a controller. Yeah, I got to play. There's a homebrew version, if Alan's still in here, of Centipede that utilizes the Atari trackball so much better. Actually, I think it's the 7800 trackball that ends up being used with it. There we go. Looking for a nice solid connection. Make sure I get this right. You know, it's impossible not to get it right with this weird pin pattern. And it played so amazing on the Atari 2600 with that trackball. I was playing it this past December. When I went up to my buddy's place, I was playing on the Atari 2600 kiosk, retail kiosk. That was like a dream come true. I legit want one of those in real life. There we go. I keep bringing the microphone closer so I hope you guys can hear me. Hope you guys can hear me better. All right. Get a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Oh! Sorry, I didn't mean to make that noise. I just almost dropped it. And you know what would have been inevitable? I would have reached to grab it. I wouldn't have just let it hit the floor or the table. Wow, that had to think for a second whether or not it wanted to melt the soda. But yeah, I'm excited about tomorrow, man. It's about fucking time. Tomorrow will determine if I get rid of my pre-order. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm keeping my Founders. Good, bad, or indifferent. Founders is mine. It'll be in my collection until it's worth $1 gajillion. Then I'll try to forcefully buy my old house. One of the houses I grew up in, this green one. That has, if you go about, 6 years back on my channel, when I moved back, I remembered there was a time capsule me and my buddy Gerald had put underneath the back steps of that house. And I wrote him a letter saying, hey, even you can do it yourself. Could you just try to look for it for me? Or let me do it on camera? They never got back to me. I was in one of the local community groups, and the sister of the family that bought the thing, they lived across the street. was like, yeah, hey, she commented on whatever it is I posted about. It was about my old 6th grade teacher. He was a big fan of Clifford, so every time seeing the new Clifford ad, I thought of him. The guy's name was Mr. Sampson. Really nice guy. But he's long since passed, because I'm an old man. And, what's next? On off! We get to give it a juice button. A juice button. I was thinking about him, so I asked, does anyone know if he's still, around or not? And they were like, nah, he's long gone. But she commented, so I mentioned it to her, and she's like, all right, I'll mention it to my sister. So there may be a resolution to that. I don't like this switch. It's too close to this button knob thingy, my bobby. But that's where they want me to fucking put it, I guess. Dickheads. Alright, let's... Why isn't it going flush? What is hindering this? Nothing. Alright. I guess that's as flush as it's gonna get. That's as flush as it's gonna get. Alright, you know what I'll do? I'll just kind of do one of these side jobs just to get some solder in place. So that'll hold it when I tip it upside down. Can't even see. But it would be awesome if they got a hold of me and were like, yeah, come on over. Come on over this Sunday or whatever, And come get your shit. Because I know there's a couple of AT-AT driver figures, a couple of my Star Wars figures. They're in there. More importantly, there were notes to ourselves in there. I mean, we were kids. We were little kids. Moved out of that house when I got into junior high. Give you an idea how long ago that was. Ah, you fucking bitch. Maybe I should have put the flat tip on it. I just don't like doing it on little things like this, I'd rather have the precision. Are those connected? Oh, no. No, 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 no. No, they're not. Looks good. So now we have on-off, switchy. If I completed the solder joint. But yeah, hopefully they'll get a hold of me and be like, yeah, let's do this. And more importantly, hopefully it'll be there. Hopefully it'll still be there. I don't know if I would dug it up and just took my toy back or whatever. And the reason we did it was because our school had made one. And that's another mystery. No one's dug it up. In fact, no one within the administration now knows anything about it, and I know exactly where it is at my elementary school. So let's just do that. I don't like this solder. There we go. Yes. I might have to trim those. But either way, they're on. Now we have on-off. On, off. So, starting to look like a thing. How cool would that be? Piece of my childhood. Yeah, Centipede isn't great with a controller. I mean, I got along just fine doing it with a controller growing up, but... Alright, so now we got to do the batteries. Finally, snap in the 4 battery clips in place as shown. And solder them. They will hold themselves in place while you solder. But make sure that they are fully seated. Again, these will take plenty of solder. Now that you're done, clip all the remaining leads short. Wow, am I done? I'm like legit done. We can go get some batteries and see if this thing goes... I got like 3 other fucking things here though. What am I missing? What am I missing? Oh, I never put this over here. That's one of the things. Okay, so we got that we got to put in, and I don't know what this little black thing is. I have no idea what this is. Maybe it goes to the no. I'll go through the whole thing and see afterwards, but I'm not seeing it here at all. It could have ended up in there by accident, you know. I didn't buy this kit. It was again, it was given to me. So you know, Willie could have just fucking had parts that he threw in a bag by accident. I don't know. Well, that's not good. Get your ass in there. Get your ass in there. All right, good enough. Let me just get one solder joint, and then let me make this longer, so I can make this as awkward as possible, right? Not that long. Ah, that got hot. Cool. Not cool. All right. Now let's get the rest. All this work and watch it not do anything, you know? Ooh. Okay, good. Those are all blobbed. All right, now we can do the battery thingies. Are they all the same though? That's the question. If they're all the same, then I don't have to worry about which one goes where. Yeah, they're all the same. They just have to face the right direction. So this is what we'll do. I'm going to slide it down like that. I'll do these two. Bam-o! Cool. So as soon as I'm done here, we're not going to actually play it. I will try to fire it up though, to see if our efforts bore fruit. Man, those fought me. And I don't know how to fight. I'm a pussy. All right. Let's see. I'd like to see a remake of a Magic's Dragonfire one day. One of my faves, I mean. Yeah? I haven't played that a lot, but it is a very, very interesting game. I like how you go from one screen to the next, and that's not a lot of solder. That is. All right. Let go. as my fingers get dangerously close. Come on. Come on. Why are you doing that? Well, that worked out pretty well now, didn't it? Alright. Good enough. Maybe not. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're good. We're good. This one's a little cloudy. Let's see if we can't shine it up. There we go. Wow. That was, again, ungood. Ungood. But they're solid. So let me slide it up so we can get to the next two. We might not be able to do it that way. Oh, yes, we will. Oh, your sister's a twat. Yes, sister. There we go. Ha! You thought you weren't going to seat properly. Well, guess what? Fuck you. Do I have another one of these? Oh, okay. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Who would have thunk? All right. I sold a guitar the other day on Reverb. I needed the money. I needed the money. And since it was my first sale, they're like, yeah, we're not paying you until it's delivered. I'm fucking praying to God that it gets delivered today. I need the money. I'm gonna be in a game shop tomorrow. So you know I need the money. I'd like to find a copy of Streets of Rage 4 for the Switch. For the Switchy poo. Been wanting to play that for a long time now. And I'm not the type to download. Unless it's the only way. You know? I'm not a download type of guy. Which is funny because I'm excited about the Amico and that's all we got there. It's download. I wonder if my soldering iron isn't a little too warm. Let me drop it down. Drop it down now, right? When I only have 2 more fucking solder joints to fucking do, right? Then we gotta put the chip in. I don't have it. I have one AAA. I'm trying to think, do I have anything else that has AAAs in it? I could just fucking rob Peter to pay Paul. I think that's it, my friends. All the components are gone. Fuck a doodle do. Well, fuck a doodle do. So let's do this. Let me get the tin. I'm supposed to put a hole in the tin, but we're not going to put it in the tin just yet. I do want to see something though. There's supposed to be like this brown thing to put on the bottom here to keep it from connecting. And that's all just hardware. I wonder if I lost it at some point. I don't think maybe I never had it. Maybe I never had it. But, alright, well what we'll do is we'll put it on the box. I need to figure out which way to put the chip in. Alright, so we did all this. We did all that. You'll be using a pre-installed software, which is a good thing for me because I don't know shit from Shinola. Alright, let me give it its brain. Let me give it a brain. It's going to go this way. Chip is installed. Alright. Just me thinking out loud. Okay, hold on. What are you saying? They did say the dial on the Amico controller was pressure sensitive. I'm curious how analog movement. Yeah, I'm going to find that out too. I wanted to get it like a suction cup thing to put on the dial, but apparently it has to actually be depressed in order to work. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? I only one row of legs actually went in the socket, and the other ones went on the outside of the socket. I'm not good at this part. Let me do this like this. Bend them in a little bit. I'd rather them have to force their way outwards slightly. Make sure they're straight up and down though. Make sure it's in the right configuration. Oh, there we go. There we go. Nope. Are you kidding me? Putting this in the socket's going to be the hardest thing I did on this project. Alright. Please tell me they're all in. Alright, I think we're in like Flynn. Let me find a battery. So I only have one. I only have one. This is exciting. This is super exciting. Switch that to off. I have one AAA right here. One AAA. Beautiful. Okay. Give me one moment, okay? Maybe I have one behind me. No, I don't. Does this have AAAs in it? It does. You guys like looking at my ass? I don't know how strong these AAAs are going to be, but all right. Well, you know what? How about we do this? Anybody worth their weight in salt should have an old school Radio Shack battery tester. That battery's amazing. Okay, good. You guys ready? You guys ready to make some fucking music? Hold on. Let's turn it on and see if we even get a light. No light. Oh. Trying to think. What could be the issues here? Alright, let me pull the battery real quick. Ooh, that got hot. This battery got hot. Oh no. Well, we might not be fucking playing this thing anytime soon. Oh no. Let me make sure these are connected. Make sure that's connected. Yeah, everything looks good. The chip is in the socket. It's saying socket to me. Put the battery in and run away. Yeah. Alright, well I'm going to leave it off. Alright, well let me pull the speaker out here. My little Five Below speaker. Maybe because this is in here making a connection. That could be a thing. Alright, so that's solid. That's solid. No, nothing. This, I bet you, has to bridge something. Where does this go? Hold on. We might be in luck here. There's that plastic thing I was worried about. Here we go. That's exactly what it is. It's a fucking bridge. It's a connector. Ah, damn it. Alright, now that we have the socket, gently bend both rows of pin inward. Okay, smooth tech. You should see the LEDs flashing. Yeah, I know. Oh, well. Well. Hey, what's up, Brady? You just walked in on... You walked in on me failing. Ah. Yeah, this battery's getting fucking hot. Let me pull it. Holy shit, that's... Ow! D12 and D13. Is there anything supposed to go in there? Nope. Nope. Nothing's bridging that I can see anyway. Alright, let me pull the batteries. We'll reflow some of the solder. And then we'll try it one more time. Aside from that, folks, I don't know. I don't know what happened. I could have overheated a couple of the components, so that's a possibility too. Alright, is there anything bridging? No, that's not bridging. But I just cleaned that up. These are good. These are good. Those are good. Well, that one's not even really connected very well. Alright, let me get some more solder here. Alright, there we go. Now we have that soldered. This one's not the greatest either. I really should put it back in the helping hands, huh? Let me just reflow this one. Shit. Good, I think. Alright, I'm going to reflow a couple of these. Especially this one. And hopefully... There we go. That's a nice fucking connection. Hopefully... we can make this thing work. If not, then I'm going to have to apologize to Willie for sending me out something and fucking it all up. Alright, that's good. Nothing's connected. Gee, I wish I had a multimeter right now, Anna. Oh, these two are connecting. All right, let's this is, you know what, I got even deeper. Yeah, those are touching. the jack for the speaker. Two of the leads are touching. Why am I torturing myself? I have fucking helping hands right here. There we go. All right. I can get rid of that one. I don't need the loop. Anyone even still here? We'll get it working. I hope. I hope. Alright. Am I even in camera? No. Let me move my super duper speaker from 5 below. Let me turn this back up. That could be a problem too. Turn it down just a little bit. Always helps if you have a little bit on the tip of the thingamadoohickey. Let me try something here. Where's my X-Acto? Actually, I think these are meant to touch. I don't know. Alright, let me give it a little bit more solder on one side. And then we'll try it one more time. Good enough. Good enough. Let me just make sure nothing else is touching. Yeah, I'm not liking that at all. Let me see what this says. Place tin here, open the lid. Okay. Alright, let me look. I want to look at the bottom of one of these diagrams. There we go. Yeah, those are dangerously close. I wonder if that's not our problem here. All right. Let's give it one more shot. Let's give it one more shot. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Whatever. I only spent the last however long with you just to hang out anyhow. You know what I mean? All right. Let's give it a sound doohickey. Let's give it some juice. Oh, make sure this is off. Off. Nope. Still nothing. Oh well. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? All right. Well, I have some troubleshooting to do, and the best part about that is I don't have a multimeter, so I have no idea how I'm gonna try to figure this out. But by God, I'm gonna make fucking music with this thing if it kills me. If it kills me. Let me make sure that this is connected properly. Let me make sure this is connected properly. There we go. Yeah, still nothing. nothing. Okay, well, that's it, guys. So anyone who came by, I really do appreciate you hanging out with me, chatting and everything. Tomorrow I will be playing Amico, and I cannot fucking wait. So guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it, and I hope the rest of your Saturday is going to go well. And until next time, take care, creep it real.